lately, excuse me, I've been running up against an epidemic. You know, I usually have a pretty good rapport of businesses that I go into and people I usually trade with and have to, to conduct business with. And sometimes, people share me, they share with me intimate details about their health. And I tell you, if it's been said once, it's been said 1,000 times this week, at least 3-4 times this week. Every time I turn around, people are having trouble with kidney stones. Now, first of all, let me say this. Whatever I say to you in this video, disclaimer, is not there to prevent, diagnose, or cure any disease. After all, this is personal advice that I do. You got to say that because every time you turn around, the federal government is looking some way to extract revenue from its citizens, because it's a fact, government can't produce anything, they can only take. And so if they can not produce anything but tax the hell out of all of us, they'll do it. So anyway, let me go ahead and say this. All right. Kidney stones is easily preventable. But, first of all, number one, the first thing you need to do is you need to change your mind. And of course, the majority of people are not going to do that. Your flesh has a lust and a desire for certain drinks and things. And most of you, your body is just entirely too acidic. Now, what I do on a daily basis and what I recommend for myself, hint, 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 is Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar. Not just any apple cider vinegar. I stress, and I say it again, Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar. A cap full in a glass of water, 2-3 times a week. If you can actually do it once or twice a day, you're actually doing better. But America, your problem is death by the spoon. You're killing yourselves. Your lust of your flesh is just really messing you up. You see, your mind, the way it operates out there, you people, is you can eat what you want to eat, drink what you want to drink, do what you want to do, and then let everything, far as you being in all that pain, we'll leave it up to somebody else to solve it for me. But see, I believe in preventable diseases. I believe in being able to intelligently manage yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for me. And real true health care is you learning how to care for yourself. That's real true health care. Most of you put more time in your yards and more time in your cars than you do your own body. You invest little into yourself, and it's just a sad situation. It's a sad thing. You must understand something. Nobody's going to take care of you better than you if you desire to do it. But you're going to have to change your mind. You're going to start to learn how to eat more healthy. Most of you people out there, you actually live to eat rather than eating to live. And there's a difference. But Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar, I mean, if you go back and look at my archives, just go and see. I had something to say about Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar long time ago. I still hadn't changed my mind. I can take you in my house right now, but I can't do it right now. I'm driving, but I can take you in my house right now and show you the Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar that I have. Literally, I can. But just by me having it in the house and having it on the shelf does no good. It's kind of like many people. I recommend a book. People want to know what books I recommend. I recommend them, but it does no good if you have the book in your hand, but you don't open it up and read it. But Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar is also a maintenance program. It's also good for your body. It really, truly is. The things that it does for your body. I mean, I don't have enough time on this video, but I'm making this video because I just got finished talking to another woman. Oh, Brother Dowell. That's what they call me up here. They call me Brother Dowell. Brother, when they call you brother up here, that means preacher. Brother Dowell. Man, I am in so much pain. And I know that you and Sister Carol are healthy. And of course, they draw that conclusion because they see us the way some people know how old we are, and they see how we carry ourselves. And of course, I tell them all the time, if you're going to ask me a question about this, you know you're going to get rebuked. And you know you're going to get a grilling, right? Yeah. But see, the lady's in so much pain. It's just a sad situation. Can you imagine being in a hospital? You're going in the hospital. You go to the hospital because your mom has got to get a stent put in her. And then you turn around and pass out in the hospital because you have kidney stones. Man, that's thunder and hitting twice, isn't it? Man. And I don't mind telling you that this lady is obese, severely obese, which I've told her 1,000 times over. Look here, folks. Many of your bodies, it's not designed to carry around all that. Now, if you look at this body mass weight index chart or whatever you want to call it, they telling you that I'm supposed to weigh, I think, 193 pounds, something like that. And I'm like, dang, 193 pounds, man, I look like a string bean. But muscle is heavier than fat, and I'm still carrying on a little bit of muscle, even though I haven't been exercising because I blew out my shoulder in 4 different places 4 years ago. But I tell you one thing, I definitely have to make sure that I watch what I eat. Because if I do not take control of my diet, my body would play tricks on me just like everybody else is playing tricks on them. And so I'm very careful about what I put into this body. And if I decide to splurge some or something like you better believe that I am definitely on a flushing program, a maintenance program or something like that. But anyway, hey, I love having a good quality of life. A good quality of life. And it's, what is life if you don't have a good quality of life to live? I mean, that's something to think about, isn't it? I mean, people are literally in this life existing. That's what they're doing. But they're not healthy in their existence. They're just existing. It's a shame. Anyway. All right. I'm back. Let me go ahead and put this vehicle, give this vehicle back. All right. Hey, y'all be encouraged, okay? Y'all be encouraged. I'll talk to you about it later. Bragg's Organic Apple Cider Vinegar. Well. I know a lot of people do not know this, but it's kind of been swept under the rug. But Weinstein and Giovanni, in case you didn't know, that was an American that was captured by the alleged terrorist group as well as an Italian. They died. They died by a CIA drone strike. Man, friendly fire is now killing our own people. Whoo! What in the world are we going to do about it? Nothing at all. Because this empire is far out of touch and far out of reach with reality. The empire of the United States of America we're well past the domination that Rome used to have, to where, now the people are fearing the government. And that is a reality today. The people are literally fearing the government, and in case you hadn't realized and noticed, the government don't fear the people. They do whatever the hell they want to do. And so now we've got, of course, hey, the CIA and the president, this is what we got for the family of Weinstein. Okay, look, Weinstein, listen, we offer you our condolences and our deepest sympathies. But we got the terrorists. But we do appreciate the sacrifice that your family member made on behalf of the United States of America. We didn't mean to do it. Drone strikes, unmanned drones, they are there usually we try our best to minimize civilian damage. But this is not 100% accurate. But however, we did get the terrorists. So we thank you for being so proud of being an American. And we would like for you to blame the terrorist network for the death of your family member. Because after all, God bless the USA. I'm not laughing at the death of an American or anyone that these people are murdering all across the globe. Why is it that the United States of America is having a hard time of minding their own business? I told you, we're broke as hell. And whether you like it or not, this is about global resources. Poppy plants, taking tankers full of Saddam Hussein gold, ousting Mubarak, killing Omar Gaddafi. Everybody who used to be allies. I'm telling you, Saudi, you next. I'm telling you, you are next. Anybody that shake hands with America, and the American Indians know this to be a fact. These people a leopard cannot change its spots, and an Ethiopian cannot change its color. And for all you people out there assuming and thinking that everything is getting better or that America can change, you out of your damn mind. These people are incapable of change. They can't change. Oh, they will change from bad to worse. That's the only change you're guaranteed under these terrorist regimes called the United States of American government. And I said it once, I'll say it again. What they're going to do when Russia and China invade this country over here, and then all of the people of this land, of course, they're going to be, propagandized after death and stuff. And of course, they're going to convince the people of this land we need to defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. I wonder who's going to defend us from our own government, though. Who in the world is going to defend the American people from this terrorist government that we have? Because I understand why they champion themselves as being what they call looking out for the best interest of the people of the United States of America. When we really truly look at it, this is about lining the pockets of the politicians who all want just a small piece of the pie of what the so-called quote-unquote elite have. And I told you, there ain't a damn thing elite about them. The only difference with them and other people is that they got all the money that they can print till oblivion. Federal Reserve notes. And they're making sure that the country is staying in debt. And you're going to be SERPs. So, but what are we going to do when China and Russia comes over here and invade this country? You know what China and Russia are going to call the American citizens in this country if they pick up arms? They're going to call us terrorists. They're going to call us insurgents. It's a shame. Jesus said, if my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight. Why in the hell you think I got out of the military? I got out of the military because after it was revealed to me who I was, I didn't play the game no more. Didn't play it anymore. What a wicked world we live in, huh? See, most of you have a different point of view and a different perspective of this country than I do. You ever notice that in the public food system, and I notice a lot of people are adopting my saying throughout YouTube, which is fine and good. But do you ever notice in the public food system that the history of my people is never taught? Never taught. But we are taught Jewish history, Zionist Jewish history. We are taught American history. But I never, ever have ever been taught the history of my people in this country. I really didn't understand the history of my people until I actually picked up the Bible and started reading it for myself, rather than having religion, especially the religion of this country, tell me what it says. I actually went and started reading it for myself, and I read it and I said, well, I be damned. Isn't this something? These pigs have lied not only to me, but they're lying to their own country people. And they're perpetuating the lies, and they're going to continue to keep lying. And now I'm hated, seriously hated by a lot of people simply because I don't promote the lies of the United States of America. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And now people are all upset at me simply because I explore the truth, speak the truth, and tell the truth. What do you think about people who get upset at folks like me, especially religious people, when you tell them the truth? I understand that there are a lot of things that are uncomfortable for people to hear. And I understand the power and the influence of the conviction that truth has upon the conscience of people. And most of you just simply want to go back to sleep in your make-believe world, and you want to continue to keep believing your fairy tales. That I understand. But if you're listening to me, your fairy tales are going to be destroyed. The Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. How free do you want to be? That is the truth. That's the ultimate question.